steam pressure reducing valve. It's piston operated with a remote pilot sensor. Very simple. Now I use this as my template, my basis for design, and it's made up of very simple sweeps. I have a sweep for the flanges themselves, a sweep for the horizontal part of the body, a sweep for the lower portion of the body, a sweep for the middle portion of the body, a sweep for this set of flanges, and a sweep for the top part of the body. This is the website, and the particular valve I'm using can be found right there. And when you click that, it'll bring you to this. And right now I'm going to do a 2.5 inch. And when you click on one of these, it'll bring you over here and you download the 2D CAD file. Now what makes this nice is you don't need Inventor. In fact, you don't need any other program except Revit, because this 2D CAD file is imported into Revit as a linked CAD drawing. So back over here, let's go take a look at this model setup. Now right now I have this is the CAD drawing, and it is a 3-inch flanged valve. And you can see the various sweeps set up for it. These are the parameters set up. And right now it's set to 2.5 inch because that's what I'm going to create now, is a 2.5 inch. And what it involves is going through here and just changing all these dimensions. Now I know it looks like a lot, but it's really pretty simple as long as you keep your parameters organized and give them names that you can understand. It beats the heck out of setting up a lookup table for all this stuff, and then you just go through here and you pick out which one you want. So the first step in this process is let's get rid of that one. Now I believe, yeah, this is the 2-inch one, or the 2.5 inch one. It is 2.5 inch. So I'm going to measure, make all these measurements, and input the data. First, I'm going to hide these just because they get in the way of setting up dimensions. Oh, I've already drug them. I've already got them. Geez, I'm way ahead of myself. I've already measured all of the dimensions that I need. Okay. And I put them out next to the parameter that they're going to be changed to. So what we can do here now is, which one do I want to do first? Oh yeah, this dimension up here. It's hard to nail the top of that because it's a curve, but if you use a model line, let me delete that, show you what I did. I used a model line and just picked up the quadrants of that. Okay. And then do a dimension. Now, if you leave this CAD drawing in here, make sure that you select not visible. If you load it in your project, it's going to show up. Same with these if you do any of these. So, looks like I've already got all the dimensions set in here. So let's open up the parameters and I'll show you what the process is. So the horizontal diameter, that's this diameter right here. We hit apply. Bingo. And you just go through and set that all up for all of them. Body lower diameter. That is right here. Body lower. Center line to bottom. Body lower. Center line to bottom. All right, you get the drift. I'll be back. Well, all of the parameters have been updated, and you can tell by looking at the parameter dimensions versus the ones that I did when I measured. They're all the same. One thing about valve dimensions, I don't trust their CAD drawings because I found too many discrepancies. I use this for my reference file. There's their website. But also, not only does it give me the dimension for the flange, it gives me the thickness, and it also gives me the raised face diameter, which you're going to need over here. Now, as far as the dimension or the raised face thickness, it's a constant. So once you get that set, you just lock it. You never have to worry it again. You just make all your dimensions from the outer surface to the inner surface. What else? Let's go take a look at it in the 3D view. You can see that we're all lined up. Everything looks pretty. And as far as connectors go, since this is a directional thing, this is in, this is out, and this is in. Now I've also added this little gadget. That comes in really handy when you go to put it in your drawing, so you know which way the flow direction is. And that consisted of a little drawing done up, which was nested. And this is nothing more than extrusions. And we look at the front view, set to 1/16 of an inch, and that is also locked. And then once you get that puppy made up, you just load it back into your valve drawing. Go back and look at that. And you move it into where you want it, in the center of that top part of the body. And back here, you move it up close to it, and then you use the align tool and you just lock it down to that reference plane. That way, as your valves change size, that flow arrow, direction arrow, stays with it no matter what. I think that just about covers it all.